unedited, unfiltered, raw. Welcome to Yapp session number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, guys, I got like a topic on the top of my mind, and I need to get that shit going before I start yapping, okay? I'm gonna help you guys out. How do you lose the last 10 pounds? I fucking got you, broski. I got you, Broska Diskish, and I'm going to break it down for you. This is for people who want to improve their vessel. This has nothing to do with your soul. This has to do with vanity. But if your soul is speaking to your vessel and is telling you to lose the last 10 pounds and you're not on enormous amounts of copium and you need to lose your last 10 pounds, buddy, you need to lose your last 10 pounds. This is exactly how you're going to fucking do it. This is how you're going to lose the last 10 pounds of weight. And I'm doing it right now. I have 10 more pounds to lose, and I'm going to do it. Okay. And you're like, well, how are you going to tell me if you're not even on your last 10? Bro, go on my Instagram, go on my TikTok, scroll down 20 posts. You'll see how dick skin shredded I was. Okay. And I'm going to get there again. And it's not going to be hard at all. Okay. Oh, and you're like, literally, it's not going to be hard at all. So I'm going to do it in a way to where you get skinny or lose weight without overcomplicating the shit. Like, seriously, to the fucking bare bones. Ask yourself a couple questions. If you go on TikTok, you go on Instagram, and you scroll and you see people what they eat in a day and their macro breakdown, they are eating enormous amounts of protein, and it's processed as fuck. Okay, it's okay to eat processed food from time to time, but this is how I'm going to break it down, man. Ask yourself this. Like, put all the social media shit aside, put all the courses people are trying to sell you, buy my program shit aside. Ask yourself this, man. If you go look in history and time, who are like the thinnest people? Who are the people that had a long lifespan? Like, look at that, right? Um, it's going to be the Okinawans. It's going to be like people that eat the Mediterranean diet and things of that nature, right? If you go look at the macro split of the Okinawans, they're eating like 85% carbs, whole carbs, by the way, mainly from sweet potatoes, and like 7 to 8% fat, and then like 8% protein. And if you go look at the Mediterranean diet, their macro split is around, it's all whole foods, by the way, both of these regions, right? Mediterranean diet's about 50% carbs, I believe, and like 20 to 35% fat, and like up to 25% protein. It's a little mix, right? And you're like, well, the macro split doesn't make sense. Fuck the macros, bro. Fuck the macros. Like, it's not about the macros. What do you get from both of these diets? These people are eating real fucking food, okay? Like, real fucking whole foods, okay? Now you're like, okay, everyone says eat whole foods, eat whole foods, eat whole foods. What do you mean? Okay, Broska Diskish, I got you. If you want to get real thin, like really fast, go ahead and go with like an Okinawan diet type of shit. This is people who don't care about building muscle, really. You're really just trying to lose as much weight as possible. Tell me you're not going to lose weight eating fucking potatoes and like a bunch of other like leafy greens, and it's deeper than that. Go look it up. Go look it up. Even me, who doesn't even eat 100% whole foods, has like gravitated towards more of those types of diets where I've increased my fiber, increased my carbs. I have not binged since. I have not, ever since I was eating a supremely high protein diet, bro, like ridiculously high. That was so hard to lose weight. It was so hard to lose weight. I would randomly binge. And literally, ever since I increased my whole food carbohydrates, I have lost weight so easily. So easily. So this is my macro split modified, okay? And I'm going to speak in English in a second, but this is for my gym rats. It's 20% protein, which is essentially on an 1800 calorie diet. It's only 91 grams of protein to a max 105 to 110. Granted, it's harder for me to eat um, too little of protein because I come from eating 200 plus grams of protein a day. Okay. So lower your protein intake to like a 70% carbs, 20% protein, and 10% fat. Or easy as this, man, 0%, 0.7 grams per pound of body weight should be your protein intake. And you gym rats will start losing weight. Now, for everyone else, the regular population that just wants to lose weight and stop binging, bro, eat more carbs than anything else. Eat more carbs. Look, like let's just break it the fuck down. I mean, let me just speak in English. This is for people that live in America. What states are full of fucking fat people, bro? That are practically nearly doing the carnivore diet before carnivore was even a fucking thing, okay? Texas. What, like, if you imagine just on some stereotype shit, I'm not trying to say people in Texas all eat like this. There's probably a million fit fucking people out there, more shredded than me. I don't give a fuck. They're probably jacked out of the wazoo, okay? They are probably primarily eating steaks, red meat, and all this shit. And what do people that are on keto do? I'm telling you, bro, these, like, you think Okinawans fucking 300 years ago were fucking like, I need to do an intentional fast for this morning? Like, you think they were following like protocols that we Westerners have to do? You think they were like reading books and shit? There wasn't even books on this shit back in the day. It's what I'm telling you, man. They didn't have to literally go in like vaults and like do research. They didn't have the technology we have today. They just ate what the nature gave them, bro. And that's basically what I'm trying to say is like, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Like, look at states like Texas. Look, they're eating a high saturated fat diet. They're eating a high fat diet. Saturated fat isn't necessarily bad for you. But you understand what I'm saying? They're eating a high fat, high protein diet. Okay. Lower the fat, eat lean cups of meat. And if you want to get rail thin, go to Okinawan status. But if you're trying to have some muscle, bro, lower your protein to 0.7 to 0.8 grams per pound. And I promise your ass, you'll probably stop binging if you start eating whole food carbs. Potatoes, eat more lentils, which is a protein source as well. Eat some broccoli, eat some other vegetables, peas, carrots, fucking apples, bananas, like potatoes. Like, literally, bro, you will lose weight. Stop overcomplicating this shit and stop going on people's what they eat in a days. This is what I'm telling you, man. People post what they eat in a days on Instagram and on TikTok. It's because they try not to get judged, bro. If you see a fucking rail thin model posting what she eats in a day and she's eating a fucking chocolate bar in there, she's capping, bro. She's just posting that shit because she doesn't want people to call her out and say she has an EDM. You know what I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't have, she does not want to get judged, bro. She does not want to get judged. And if she does do that, that is not going to last for years, or she's proactively starving herself like it's a full-time job. If you want to get thin without overthinking it and actually being hungry, just look at the old models of dieting, what people did before they had technology, before there were books out, and they all had to go watch 100 fucking YouTube doctors tell them how to get in shape. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Before there was people trying to sell you a program that were trying to overcomplicate this shit, they were all just eating whole, real foods. If you want to get thin, fast as fuck, follow the Okinawan model, which is a little lower fat. If you want to get thin still, and go with the Mediterranean model. If you want to do my modified version where you're kind of jacked, I'm not really that jacked. I'll go show you all a physique update live. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it at the end of this. I'm not even at where I want to be, but I'll be there soon. In about 2 months, I'll be there soon. And if you want to really see where I was and I have the credentials to speak on this shit, go on my TikTok, go on my Instagram. Like, you'll see my shit from months ago. You'll be like, yeah, this dude has the credentials to talk his shit. Okay, and I'm not gonna edit it in this video. My shit's unfiltered, unedited, and raw. I'm not about to do the most to fucking post a YouTube video, dog. Just straight the fuck up. Literally, bro, this is my modified version of it, of both of these diets. And a Western diet too. And a Western. Where's the balance? I'll show you guys the motherfucking balance. This is as Western as it gets for me. I am currently on this cut eating 0.7 grams per pound of body weight in terms of protein. 91 to 105 grams, 110 sometimes per pound, grams a pound. I'm sorry. I need to shut the fuck up for a second. 91 to 105 grams of protein per day. I have a lot more energy. I'm just running through it. And then the rest is carbs and very low fat to the point to where it's like on the Okinawan model. Now, if I start feeling weirdish and I start getting too rail thin, Then I will go back to more Mediterranean, to where I'm still keeping my protein at 20-ish%, and I'll raise my fats. Okay, not an issue for me right now. I feel ecstatically energized. Okay, that is my modified version. zero point 0.7 grams per pound for protein, and the rest carbohydrates. Seriously, Broskadiskish, it's that simple. You will get you will stop overeating. Just think of it. What did people eat 100 fucking years ago, and they didn't have technology, and they didn't need to go and watch a video like this on how to fucking lose weight or get thin? Okay? These people on Instagram, these people on TikTok are fucking fooling you when they're showing 90% of the food is processed foods, and you're like, why can I not lose weight? It's because they're not being honest with you, bro. They don't want to be called, they don't want to be judged, because apparently eating healthy nowadays is having an eating disorder. Eating fucking potatoes and whole foods that come from the fucking earth is apparently a goddamn issue for the whole world. Okay? Improve your vessel, especially if your soul is telling you, and they're both intertwined. They're both intertwined. Yes, it's vanity, but it's the fucking truth, bro. You want to look good. You act like your physical being isn't a part of your fucking, like, your desire of your soul. Your soul looks at your physical being. And if you want to deny it and you want to be in this whole acceptance movement and shit, that's good for you, dog. I don't know what to fucking tell you, but that's not me. And this video isn't for you. And I'm not trying to promote negative shit, but it is what it is, bro. Like, this is for people that soul is speaking to their vessel. Their vessel is saying, hey, you need to lose fucking weight. You need to stop overcomplicating this shit. Because if you go on TikTok, you go on Instagram, everyone is eating about like 35. I would say their macro split is like, they're like, their macro split is like 40% protein. And if you go Google it, they will say like protein will satiate your hunger hormones and all that, bro. But it didn't do that for me, dog. So just look at what these people have been doing for years. They have a long life expectancy. They have literally, they do not YouTube, what do I need to do to lose weight? They were just doing this without even trying, bro. Like, the Okinawans, Broskadiskish, bro, eating a shit ton of potatoes. I'm not telling you to go follow these diets to a T. They probably lack some things here and there too, but I'm telling you, if you still want to pack on some muscle, you don't need to be eating like 1.5 grams per pound of protein, bro. Keep your protein at 0.7 to 0.8, and that way you have energy. And you're like, well, I have energy on low carb. No, you don't. And let me explain why, because I did this shit for so long. I will break it down to you. You feel like you don't have low energy on low carb, but you don't realize it on your day to day where you're moving. You'll start naturally moving less on low carb. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Your mood will deteriorate on low carb, and you won't realize it. It's not even some shit that you'll like. It's not even something that you will realize is happening, bro. It's so like, you don't. It's not like, oh, I feel less energy. It's like it's a clouded version. You will become a cloudier version of yourself. Do it for 2 weeks. Go low carb for 2 weeks. Go damn near keto. Do all that shit for 2 weeks. You will be more lazy. You will be a fucking airhead. When people look at you to make eye contact, there will be nothing here. If you want to live like, I guess, if you want to walk around like you're fucking Patrick Bateman, literally being nothing there, like literally like zero fucking brain cells that are not working, go low carb. Like, go for it. And you won't realize it until after you get off low carb. You will then realize, whoa, like, what the fuck? I have a jolt of energy. And that's why people that go away from low carb, keto to um a high carb diet, they all of a sudden binge. It's because it's like fucking crack. It's like, whoa, like, bro, like, imagine like going without like carbs for a long time, and then you start eating carbs. You're gonna feel like it's a fucking drug. You will like eat, while you're eating like fucking blueberries or fruit that are slow digesting, like a shit ton of them even, you'll feel like, what the fuck? This is like crack cocaine. This is like, bro, that's because your body wants carbs. Why do you think when you get hungry, your brain wants carbs? And when I say carbs, I'm talking about whole food carbs. I'm not talking about a box of fucking cereal, broski. I'm not talking about a box of cereal. Now, this is going away from the conventional like body. This isn't for bodybuilders, bro. This is for motherfuckers who are trying to look good and lose weight. I'm not giving you bodybuilding advice, dog. Like, this is not it. This video specifically is not it. But yeah, I said I was gonna show you guys a fucking physique update. I'll show you guys one. Um, and I'm not a rail thin motherfucker, dog. So this ain't even about that shit. Let me show y'all real quick. My credentials ain't even all the way there yet, but they're gonna get there soon. As I said, go on my Instagram, my TikTok if you really want to see it. I'm lean enough. I got abs. God damn. And I know my videos are more lighthearted typically, but hey, broski, if you trying to really lose the weight, that's all you got to do, bro. Not all you got to do, but work out. Just do shit that motherfuckers was doing, bro, back in the day. They were working out. They weren't overthinking this shit, right? They were not overthinking this shit. They were just eating what the fucking planet gave them. And you're like, well, you just gave me two different diets, an Okinawan one and a Mediterranean one. The thing is, it doesn't matter. They were eating real fucking food. The most I deviate from real food is a protein shake a day and a cheat meal every 2 or 3 weeks, and that's the westernized version. So if you want to eat some processed food, you can. I'm not telling you not to, but I'm telling you, bro, if you really just want to break it the fuck down without going off the walls, just do what the fuck motherfuckers been doing for centuries, dog. They just been eating real food, and if you really want to lose weight quick, go for like the more of the Okinawan one, because if you're eating potatoes and shit, I personally operate way better off low fat. But as I said, if I get too fucking thin, then I'll up my fats. Right now I'm on a deficit, effortlessly with energy, with high energy, big dog. Seriously, do not follow people's what they eat in a day, bro. What they eat in a day is a cat, dog. They don't want to be judged. Or they're really like that, but then they're hungry and they have to actively tell themselves, like, the diet that I'm giving you guys is a diet that you don't have to be hungry, bro. I'm not hungry when I wake up. I'm not hungry when I go to sleep. Like, no, if I'm about to be hungry when I go to sleep, I chill the fuck out, bro, and I just eat. Like, I ask myself, am I genuinely hungry? Now I'm not stuffing myself. You can overeat anything, right? You can literally, quite literally, overeat anything. So, ask yourself that question, like, you know, if and then also, bro, some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest, man, you just gotta be honest with yourself. Maybe you can't, it's not in your genetics to get thin, you know what I mean? But don't overeat and just literally try that out. I think it'll help a lot of motherfuckers, dog. Because it's helping me, bro. I'm losing weight like crazy. Yesterday, I finished the day off, by the way, with 26K stepperoos, and I ate only 1685 calories with like 100 grams of protein, like 105 tops. Dude, lower your protein, Broskadiskish. I'm telling you, to 0.7 grams per pound. Per pound. I'm sorry, this is a serious video, bro, but man, this is for people who are really trying to lose that last 10 pounds. Yes, it's vanity, brah, but sometimes your soul speaks to your vessel, and you need to listen to your motherfucking soul and stop letting people tell you you don't need to lose the last 10. If you need to lose the last 10, brah, your soul is speaking to you because you want to. You have a desire for it. You have a desire. Fucking respect your desires. People out here trying to tell you, no, you don't need to lose 10. Man, fuck all the bullshit, bro. You want to lose the last 10? Lose the last fucking 10. Okay? Just do it, dog. What the fuck? Motherfuckers trying to tell you, oh, you got this problem, that problem. I'm not telling you to walk around like wearing a fucking, I'm not trying to get you rail thin, dog. But if you know you need to lose 10 pounds, lose it. And you're having trouble, it's because you're on fucking TikTok and Instagram and you're looking at people what they eat in a days and they're giving you caparino. Okay? Or they're hungry. I'm telling you in a way to do it to where you're not going to be hungry. Get some fucking steps in, live an active lifestyle, and fucking eat some goddamn potatoes and some goddamn broccoli and some goddamn lentils. Maybe you will have some fiber in your system, Don't get your fiber from Fiber One bars, bro. I'm telling you, Whole Foods. I could eat 20 fucking Fiber One bars right now, like easily. Like, bro, it's not like protein bars. Oh, protein's the most filling macronutrient in the world. Yeah, I can literally eat 10 protein bars right now. Like literally, I'm not, bro. I could eat more than a motherfucker that's like in a goddamn food eating competition. My friends tell me all the time, bro. You would smoke a fucking food eating competition. Like literally, bro. And I'm not even fucking fat. Like that's the craziest part. I'm not thin. I'm not at where I want to be, but I can literally eat more than like people that are obese. I'm not even fucking around. So I'm telling you, like, oh yeah, just that's these are excellent sources of fiber and this cereal bar and that cereal bar and this and that. No, bro, you're gonna fucking overeat that shit. Stop trying to get supplemental forms of like food. As I said, if you're gonna do it, make sure it's only one a day. A protein bar a day, okay, cool. But if the majority of your fucking foods come from hyper processed shit, I'm not saying all processed food is bad because I put cheese on my, that's processed. I drink almond milk, that's processed. Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like insanely processed. But anyways, y'all know this shit. I don't need to fucking tell you because, bro, at the end of the day, there's a billion motherfuckers on these like apps telling you guys how to do this shit. And honestly, bro, for people that want to act mentally fucking challenged when it comes to dieting, you guys are full of shit, dog. They had the fucking food pyramid since we were kids. They've been teaching us on how to fucking like eat since we were children, dog. Like, it's like at this point, you can't be in your fucking 20s and act like you don't know what to eat. Like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, how are you guys this old and you're still having issues with knowing what to eat? It's like the fitness industry's fucked this shit all up. Telling you guys to eat half of your macros from protein, to sell you some fucking protein powder. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's what it is. What it is, folks. Is that a Chris Brown song? I forgot. I don't know. No, it's a Ty Dolla song. What it is. I forgot like the whole rhythm of that shit. But anyways, y'all, sorry for the serious fucking tune today, but it is what it is, big dog. Till next time, peace.